Have we seen a lot of Storm lately? If you know.
I am not too sure. I've not seen. Again, VG haven't. You know, their last games were like on the 3rd of June. What was that? 3 or 4.
Yeah. Was it a summit or?
No, it was. Oh God, was it MDL? It was one of the Chinese tournaments,
right.
but there were a couple at the same time.
Yeah.
I can quickly find out, but they did pretty well, you know, leading up into the later stages. Then they lost out to Empire and C9, I believe. Yeah, 6th of June, 7th of June, they were playing against Empire and C9 in Mars Dota 2 League. Yeah, MDL.
Yeah, they seem to have been struggling a little bit against Empire. But
a lot of teams have.
Yeah, that's a fair point actually. But the House Storm, I'm not sure if I've seen it ever before. But he's a strong player, so I'm sure he will be fine.
Yeah, when you think of how, you know, you think of Gyrocopter, Anti-Mage, those heroes that like to farm up a little bit more and get themselves rolling that way. But Storm, if you go for that Bloodstone first, you can definitely go the farming route with him.
Yeah.
Juggernaut as well, he's been playing a little bit of us, bringing that back.
Yeah. Ohio actually choosing to teleport to the bottom lane and double block the pool camp, which is going to be really crucial to shut down the Treant and the Dazzle here, I think. They also missed their Sentry Ward, I believe. Seems like it, yeah.
Look at that Tusk. Ohio going for the sneaky play. They're going to be running that Tusk in the off lane with Mushi going up to top. KOXY playing the mid Viper. But what are the actual matchups here? Fenrir is going to be blocking off this mid lane as Super gets the Banter in a bot. Shadow Fiend for him. Fenrir on the Treant and the Viper KYXY. Bot lane is FY's Dazzle with House Storm facing off against Ohio on the Tusk. And then top lane, it'll be iceiceice on that Darkseer against the defensive tri-lane of Kechik, Imba, Johnny on the Visage and Wyvern, while Mushi, up on the Ember Spirit.
Yep.
So these lanes so far, KYXY against the Viper against Shadow Fiend lane is always one that kind of interests me because the first 2 waves, or maybe even the first wave, is vital for the Shadow Fiend. If you can get that first wave, you know, 3 or 4 last hits, he can start dominating the Viper, but KYXY, he's got the tools at his disposal to zone out Super a little bit here. The trouble always comes down to if both of these players are going for mech, SF gets his a good 3 minutes or so faster than the Viper on average, I believe. Just the fact he can flash farm through the jungle.
Yeah, he doesn't really care about the lane that much as the Viper does. Like, he doesn't need the lane to actually farm, he just needs those level 5 and get the stack going. With that said though, Ricci support are gonna be quite nerfed in terms of XP with the pull being blocked. So that they might not be able to help the Shadow Fiend as much as they wanted, and maybe not get as much stacks, because they're gonna have to focus a lot more on getting their own XP.
The Radiant Sentry actually spots out the Observe Ward across there. It doesn't see the Sentry though.
Oh, I'm surprised that they didn't see it then.
Kind of interesting, and now the Dazzle's just wandering around.
You know, sometimes when you spectate, there's a visual glitch that it looks like it definitely shows the ward, but it doesn't.
Yeah. If you move the Observe Ward like into the bottom right corner of your screen, you can usually see it's... maybe it's not in. Maybe you're right. There's little instances like that where it can be a little bit messy. KYXY at mid is taking a beating there from Super's Razors at level 2. But I guess the fact that they haven't dewarded means they can't see it.
Yeah, like, I could be wrong, but sometimes that just happens.
Now Storm taking an early lead here. Darkseer as this kind of anti-melee safe lane farming hero. He's always been used as that. Great up against Mushi's Ember Spirit. Look at how much farm he's getting while the Courier is going to get sniped at mid. And the bottle was on it. It was empty, but still. That's Super without a bottle for 2.5 minutes.
That's a game-winning, not game-winning, sorry, lane-winning Courier snipe actually. Like, no bottle on Shadow Fiend and no boots, no nothing. Like, that just... I think it's good for the next couple of minutes, actually.
Look at KYXY. He knows, okay, bottle's gone. Time to start having a little bit of fun. Walks up to high ground and gets the poison attacks down as iceiceice taking a bit of harass up at top. But that's so difficult to deal with.
Yeah. You know, that's what we usually call the Seneko play. Like the Winter Wyvern just coming, sneaking your ball, your Courier. Yeah, that's just...
The Seneko play. He does it so often.
Yeah, he does it like every game. Oh, they actually found the Observer now, by the way.
Okay, so it was in range. And this other sentry ward not going to... Oh, they found the other sentry as well.
Oh, it's not. I think it just ran out of...
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. It's 3 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
So laning way, so how he's heading into the Soul Ring, going to be pretty standard from him. Ember Spirit, though, what do you reckon he actually goes for? Is this a game where you go phase drums and then into Battle Fury, or do you start to rush the bigger items a little bit sooner?
I think you definitely go for like random items like that, maybe the magic one. Possibly Aquila, but I think that's the Viper item this game. I think it definitely needs to bulk up a little bit. Make sure that he doesn't die from the electric vortex by Storm. And if he can obtain that, like achieve that not gonna die to that, I think he's just gonna be fine and do a lot of work in the fights that are gonna be happening. Because they will definitely be going real aggressive with the Tusk pickup and the Viper and the Visage and heroes like that.
Tusk with an early value point over in that Frozen Sigil.
Yeah.
Such a great ability early on. Was it 30, 40, 50, 60? I think is the way it scales. The march attack speed, yeah, 30 through 60. It's ridiculously good against Roshan as well. Just send it into the Rosh pit and he doesn't hit you at all.
Yeah, it's like having a liquid fire on you all the time.
Ice, ice, ice. It's a little bit sneaky here, but what can he accomplish? Level 2 in the Iron Shell, 2 in the Surge. Johnny is only level 1, so he's only got the Arctic Burn, doesn't have the heal through, but iceiceice is going to try and steal a couple of these stacks. They spot... No? They've got no idea. They're just picking out saying, go and stack.
Well, this is so risky by him, but if it works out, it's going to be huge.
It looks like it's fine. Double Iron Shell clear through this little camp. Johnny's coming in, he's going to find him out. Right. Oh, iceiceice could die here actually. He's got the Splinter Blast and with the Arctic Burn, and they'll bring down iceiceice. A few more clicks out. He's got living armor, he's got no mana to TP, but he's going to run the long way around. In comes the TP from Ohio. There's a snowball after shards. He's still healing up though. This living armor, the surge across, and he's getting himself away. Ohio doesn't have anything left to throw.
No.
Oh, he's going to deny to Ancients. Does he? Yeah, is he dead? One hit. Ohio, can you get there in time? Yes! He just gets it! Oh, that was close. Ice.
Oh no, like a little bit overlap by Ohio right there, but that was fine. They got the kill in the end. Just really unfortunate by Ice, but I still think that's a good play. He took like a good minute off the Tusk and the Winter Wyvern, and still got the stack, I believe. Yeah, he did.
That was ridiculous, the chase through.
Yeah.
Living armor, what a spell. Mid lane, we see the Viper strike down from Super. He's got support here, but Super taking a chunk of damage. FY with the Grave, he's level 2 with a 1 point in Shadow Wave as well. Is he still? No, he's fine. He's fine for now. FY maybe not. KYXY blocked up by the creeps. Turns back, he's healed up by the double raises from Super. Finish him off.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of oversells play from KYXY there. That's really not what he wants to be doing right now when he has such an advantage in the lane, but yeah, I guess he thought he had a dazzle, but
try and kill off the dazzle and get rid of that annoying little support hiding away. FY just sticking around mid lane while How he's got pretty much free lane down at bottom. He's 46 for 21, leading now, but Mushi has been catching up. 31 for 10, phase boots and bottle for him. And you've got to start wondering when does he make a move across the map, because he's TPing to mid right now actually.
Are they gonna smoke? Oh shit.
Yeah, smoke with Winter Wyvern. Where are they going?
I guess they're going for Fenrir. They don't. They might just try to wrap around mid. Oh, they're gonna get Fenrir most likely.
Well, Fenrir does not have a point in his Nature's Guise, so there's no invisibility. Mushi is not level 6 yet, so 2 points in straight things and 2 in the Flame Guard. They'll find Fenrir with a snowball. Yeah, you're right. Super comes in with the raises, throw them out, and down goes Mushi. How? Finds one, looking for the second. Ohio, he's got ice shards left, but nothing else to save his own life, and How picks up a double kill. Super chasing down, he's got double raises, he's got a right click in between, but he's not going to find the timing or the spacing to get the double raises out.
Yeah, I really have to question that play from FNATIC actually. Like, if they had waited for level 6 Hammer Spirit, I think that would have gone so much better. They would have caught the Treant a lot faster. With that said though, I understand what they want to try to accomplish with the Visage getting solo XP in the top lane, but at the same time you have to think about the blocks and getting solo XP as well. So yeah, very questionable play in my opinion. They should have waited like a good more minute or something like that. And
like I just assumed he was level 6. In fact, Johnny's getting dived here by How. There's no points in Vortex, but a point in Raise from Super up to level 4. How? He's got a TP scroll and he'll make his way out. The living armor helping. Super does not have that luxury. He's got no TP. He's gonna get slowed. Gonna get kited a little bit here as Ketchik Emba. He's got Grave Chill in 4 seconds time and saw something for the raise out from Super, finishes him off, and he's going to turn and fight KYXY with a long range raise, or the medium range missing. He's just going to try and tank through this, but he'll give up his life in the end.
I think that's still fine.
Oh, mid lane, FY. Is he going to die? He's got Grave, he's got stick charges, he's got heal. He's going to get chased by Mushi. Body block through. How comes in, though. There's the heal bomb onto Mushi. He finds the kill, but How now on the chase. Still no points in Vortex, but Mushi's giving up his life here. How? One more zip, and there's the clip.
At the same time in the top lane, lots of action.
Oh,
iceiceice gonna get away. Just so much action back and forth already.
Battling out of a top lane, mid lane, bot lane, but you've got to think, this Ember Spirit, when he moved down to bot lane, like, I'm lost for words. I assumed he was level 6. I thought, okay, he's TPing, he's level 6, he's fine. I realized halfway through, hang on, he's level 5.
Yeah, it was actually 5.5 with just the face boots and a ball. No magic wand, no magic stick, nothing like that. So it was definitely way too early to fight for him. I think he's gonna get that a lot in this game. But with that said, they're still in a good shot of winning the game. But it's just gonna be a bit harder.
Oh, Mushi gonna clear out some stacks here. While VG are doing the same thing over on their side of the map. Super and How. Let's take a look at their net worths. 4.6 and 4.5k. They're a good 1,000, 1,500 ahead of the Viper and the Ember. And it's only going to increase.
Yeah, for sure. Like the Storm and the Shadow Fiend are so good at clearing stacks. FNATIC's reliant on the other hand, lineup on the other hand is very, very reliant on getting kills and getting lots of early action because their farming tools are not necessarily the best. So yeah, as you see, they're just gonna pummel smokes.
Oh, Mushi, Ohio, and the Familiars. Heading down. Spirit, Remnant, thrown across. Mushi. That could have been spotted out if there was a Radiant Observer Ward down here, but luckily there isn't. Mushi's now going in onto Fenrir. Nature's Guide is their reveal. Is there to see him? Doesn't look like there is, and that gang will be completely worthless.
The fact that they don't even get the Treant has to be so frustrating for them. Like, even with that kill on the Treant, I'm not sure what it's going to accomplish with just a Treant kill. With that, like, a secondary smoke at 10 minutes. Yeah. Like,
maybe you chip away at the tier 1, but then you get TPs in from Super, from How. I mean, Super's got a haster in a mid. He could easily come in and fight.
Yeah. It's funny how FNATIC's game, like, how their gameplay has remained the same even though they've switched the players. As you see, like, Mushi's always the one being active on his heroes. Shigimba seems to be the one walking around like
That's gone on, but Mushi runs out Ohio. Smooth down and Super with the haste. There's one, and here comes the embrace of the iceiceice with good grace. FY catches him, the wall's down, and Requiem. KYXY gonna follow his brethren to the grave. A 3 drop for what in exchange. Super haste for another good 10-15 seconds. Will finish off Shigimba. 4 for 1.
Yeah, one more can you ask for than a haster in that scenario. Super. Really fortunate. I still don't think FNATIC could have made a move like that, but yeah, just a haster making sure to get all of
I mean, the win is good, but
yeah, it was really good, but just not enough.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Why? This little dazzle with the grave. He's got his arcane boost. Super. Does he have a big item on the way? Okay, yeah, there's the mech. 11.5 minutes, all done.
Yeah, the mech and the Bloodstone not gonna be there yet for How, but he's not gonna go for the Orchid route. He's gonna go for the Bloodstone. They're gonna be so tanky, and then that's just really good against Ember Spirit and Viper and heroes like that. They really want to just kill you as fast as they can, but unfortunately not gonna be as easy as they would like it to be.
Yeah. And you take a look at the Viper. Sure, he's getting close to the mech. 12 minutes in, it's not too shabby. That's kind of where you expect your Viper to be. But Shadow Fiend just that one step ahead. Now, with the Ember and Viper, the Ember kind of feels like he wants to go and farm for the next 10 minutes or something, right? Maybe get a couple of sneaky kills in here or there. But can you see FNATIC going 4-man with Visage, Viper, Wyvern, and the Tusk into a fight and winning?
Well, like, based off the draft, perhaps, but not with the early game they had at this point. Like, as you see, this was a Viper that actually crushed his lane, but they have just done some questionable decisions right now, and I think they have to relax a bit. But then again, I think they're going to be outfarmed if they decide to not go for aggression. So it's a really sticky situation for FNATIC.
Yeah, relax and let the SF and Storm clear through jungles, clear through Ancients, and outfarm them completely because their net worth is skyrocketing right now. Up to 7,500 net worth lead for VG over FNATIC, with an XP lead of about the same.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Is this going to be a smoke here from VG? It looks like it is. The weirdest thing is, VG, I thought, okay, Dazzle and Treant, what do these supports do aggressively? And they haven't had to. They've been the defensive supports that have kind of baited FNATIC in, and managed to turn the fights around. FY has been pretty stunning on this Danville so far.
Yeah, I guess they figured out FNATIC they're gonna maybe find Mushi here.
Does he have a remnant? He's gonna have to throw it out. He's got the Seer chains down onto 2, but the chase continues. Tier 1 is the objective here.
I don't think they can get him without Storm.
They've got the remnant across anyway.
Yeah, but as
top tower is under attack.
As we're talking about before with the draft, like I guess VG figured that FNATIC is a team that really favors going for aggressive and early ganks and stuff like that. So they just figured, hey, let's just get heroes that farm really well for Howl and Super and get defensive support and let them come to us. And I think that's a really smart decision.
Yeah, so far VG have been reacting to FNATIC and just sort of baiting them into the trap every now and then. With Ohio, he's going to spot out Howl, but not get anything down there. Storm finds a haste rune, and these haste runes have been pretty good for VG so far. Mushi, 900 gold. It could build up into the drums. The regular old bracer isn't too bad right there. You know, you can start thinking about Battle Fury, getting into your bigger item now, but they've got the Mech on Viper. This could indicate the start of things to come for FNATIC. They've got the tools at their disposal to actually go and fight. If they land the gold message, they can keep the Mech out there. And Visage has a medallion on top of all of this. Ohio, with one big snowball, they could take a decent fight.
That's going to be hard, but they're going to have to try.
Down the ramp and fight iceiceice, KYX goes down the button strike, and there's the curse. Fenrir is going to come in with the other thrown. iceiceice is raised up, the Requiem wound up and thrown out. iceiceice is still not dead. They turn back onto Mushi and Howl. He's going to chase him up onto the high ground. Mushi, no remnants remaining, drops, and in the end, they've lost 2. A buyback is going to have to Custom's rejoin and fight Super. Tries to get out of the race, he's got the heal, he's got the stick charge, he's got the living armor, and there's just no way FNATIC can actually bring him down until that one final right-click out from KYXY does do so. Howl with the iron shell, with the living armor, with Mushi who fought back on top of all of this. A ridiculous trade. I'm not even sure how that ended up. That was basically a 4-for-1. And Storm, how is this not done? He's got the living armor and iron shell, finds Ohio again. It's a dieback from 2. Johnny chased down Howl, doesn't want to give up. He's going to find another.
Dire's bottom tower
FY takes the final hit in there and secures the kill, but man, FNATIC started off decently. VG just walk over them.
That's just so devastating. With the dieback on the Ember, he's level 8 now. That's just so, yeah, it's just not the game for him. I mean, they got a pretty good musician on the dark here with. I thought it was pretty questionable going play when they had the Vanguard, but it turns out they got a pretty good penalty. Even with like pretty bad timing, like really early grave and not using the Mech Super in time, they still won the fight really easily, and that just shows how much stronger they are at this point.
Yeah, iceiceice outlasted everyone. He got graved up, healed, living armor, thrown everything down the weave and smack. You know, it's pretty ridiculous how he tanked through it all.
Yeah, did he end up dying in the end? I'm not sure, but like, if he gets a cloak now or like a glimmer cape, something like that, he's just really unkillable unless he goes, unless he goes derp mode or something.
I think only the Shadow Fiend died there. I'm not sure if iceiceice did.
Yeah.
But
and I mean, Shadow Fiend he's gonna have his BKB soon as well, right? That should be the item here. It could be like a Sunshine Yasha or something like that. But VG's a team that really prioritizes playing safe, so I think she's gonna be the BKB.
BKB, throw it up against the old Soul Assumption, Tusk, Snowball, things like that. There are a couple of things that go through the Magic community, but still it's, like you said, the safe choice.
Yeah. And as we see, Fenrir as well prioritizing the medallion, so that's gonna be super useful to just put on your Shadow Fiend when he gets focused. With the 3 armor, it's just gonna be really hard to bring somebody down here.
How are we looking at map vision wise? The Radiant got pretty good vision over towards the Dire tier 2 bot over around Roshan, while the Dire have nothing outside their own creep wave. So right now, FNATIC are pretty blind to the aggressive advance here from VG until they do show themselves on the creep wave. Start pushing themselves up, but this is all markings towards a push up to tier 2. They've got the vision, they've got the heroes, they've got the placement, and they've definitely got the levels and items.
Yeah. I think the play for FNATIC here has to be to surprise VG in some way, like make sure to like drag make sure they're not stacking up at 5 and get killed like that.
He's decided when the fight starts, there's a good curse, so KYX we're gonna get alive by that, but how again? More lightning forward, finish him off. Good familiar stuns, but in this case, They've lost the Viper for nothing. Still going to lose the tier 2. A little bit of split push up on top lane. Mushi getting the church done up there, but does that power even fall? The creep wave's coming in. Looks like they'll be defended by the Radiant
bottom
creeps.
tower has fallen.
And then defended by Hao, who's going to clean up and farm. Mushi has switched over towards mid lane, and his job right now is just push as hard as he can in as many places as he can.
Yeah. And there we go with the BKB on Super as well. Also, I'm not sure if you mentioned, but the Crimson Guard already on the Doxer with the plate mail, with like the physical draft that both teams are running. I think it's just going to be too much to handle right now. As you see, they're just going to 5-man down this mid tower as well. I would not be surprised to see VG going for Roshan after the mid tower.
How does iceiceice start? Like his effective HP is really close to 2,000 right now.
Yeah,
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, they just don't have the tools to bring him down. Like even if he's alone, I'm not sure if they can do it.
Like steering chains, 3 soul assumptions, and splinter blast, and like they need everything. They need to throw down 4 ultis and a couple of remnants to try and finish him off. Super going to take the long way around up to the top tier 2, and they've pretty much cleaned up here. There's no outer tower standing after this one. As FNATIC is a way to surprise VG going for a Roche of your own, or is that just completely out of the question and too risky?
I'm sorry, what did you say? I lied out of it.
If FNATIC try and go for a sneaky Roche, but I guess you're going to try and push out lanes first. They don't have the opportunity to.
Yeah, do they have a medallion? Yeah, they actually have one. I guess that's a play you can do. Like at this point, you really have to think about it. You need to do crazy stuff with your FNATIC at this point because they have to realize they're so far behind. Oh yeah, this is solo kill. He's gonna go for the late Orchid on Hao. But yeah, I think that's like that could be one of their only plays to make here. Like maybe an Aegis can change fights. But
who do you put it on? Onto Mushi?
It's either him or the Viper, but it's a tough call. But yeah, it has to be Ember, I think.
Well, that's a 12,000 experience lead here for VG Gaming, and close to 20k net worth lead. So about 1,000 net worth per minute lead over FNATIC, and it looks like VG are going to go for Roshan themselves. Had themselves over there. FY is going to go across and try and deal with a little bit, but they've got the medallion from Fenrir. They've got the Storm Orchid is actually pretty much done. Fully completed, and it's going to be on its way on the courier soon. That's 20-minute Bloodstone, Orchid, plus a Tread Stick as well.
Yeah, that has to be one of the tasks today when one comes from as well. But do you think
I think Super at this point is pretty difficult to kill, especially with 2,000 gold heading into your S&Y Skadi. Your next big stat item is going to be pretty difficult to take down. Even go for a butterfly as your next. But here's the dust, Ohio. Throws the dust down. Searing chain not going to land up to anyone. There's the good slide of Fishbow. Fenrir overthrows and back him into the wall. They've got them all. Mushi tries to bring it back. The Storm in here. Hao looking to clean up. The curse does nothing. FNATIC getting cleaned up in this mid lane. Ohio jumped on and Hao. Vortex is ready. Cancel the TP and look for more. One hero remaining as Mushi makes his way out, and he's the last man standing. Let's go and split push bot lane, boys.
Yeah, like they tried to go for 3 and they brought him down in the end, but it was just too late. He got all of his spell stuff, he got the ulti off, they got the perfect vacuum wall with the mechanism and the graves. And yeah, it's just, they tried to go for the surprise turn. I can't really blame them for it because they have to do something.
Oh man, how is that really the play? Zip across half the map with the Orchid. But he's not going to land onto Mushi, not doing enough damage, and mid-ranks.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, as you see, they don't really need for pushing right now.
Are fortified.
Like, Mushi has been forced all the way down to this bot tier 1. He's got the damage. They take down the melee, back themselves up. The ranged Drax is a little bit of an overextension, they feel. They could just TP back. If they defend their tier 1s here, they have not lost a single tower. They're not giving any gold away to these FNATIC heroes, which they desperately need. That little bit, that 250 gold, the little tiny scraps that they'll be picking up are massive.
Yeah, it definitely is. And like, Reach has to be sure not to throw this game, like giving up or kills. How he's gonna walk up on him by himself on the mid lane, but probably not gonna go for it. But we can't forget, like, the rubber band is still there. It's definitely not as strong as in 6.83, but it's still very noticeable, I think, in Dota.
Yeah, if FNATIC can pick up, like, especially with streaks. Are we looking at any big streaks here, actually?
The Storm has 7-0.
They kill Hao, they get, 3 or 4 kills in a team fight. They could definitely drag down that lead from whatever it is, 12,000 down to, 7, something like that. A good 5,000 or 6,000 net worth swing in one of these fights would be pretty big.
Yeah. But he's gonna have his Aegis for a good 3 minutes or something like that. Yeah, it's just gonna be how do they kill him twice at this point? I'm not sure. And as you said, with the Shadow Fiend going butterfly with the Eagle Song, it's a perfect pickup lane.
Yeah, I was looking at SNY, maybe your Skadi, but you know, you mentioned it earlier on that there's physical damage, a lot of right-click focus here, but Butterfly is the perfect option.
And the Morbid Master as well. Also some other mentioned worthy pickups is the Lotus Orb from the Doctor and the Gleam of Cape on the Master. Like, their item pickups are just really all about defensiveness. Apart from the Storm items, perhaps, but as we mentioned, they're just waiting for FNATIC to make moves. Unless they do any moves, they just kill their towers, so... yeah.
A Lotus Orb. I thought that was going to be a Shiva's Guard, but what is he looking for? Viper Strike, get the Splinter Blast. There's quite a few single target spells there that can actually throw back onto them.
Yeah. Do you know if it works on the Wind Drive ulti? It should, right?
I don't know. I guess so. Storm going in there. Okay, we're actually score down. How? With the Lotus Orb on him, the Viper Strike gets bounced back onto the Viper and he finds that kill there. I guess so, because it's single target with an AoE addition.
Yeah.
We'll see if it works that way. I don't see why not. But Ohio now in a pretty rough spot. He'll get the snowball down and stun up Hal. Hal still has Aegis Immortal though, as well as Living Armor, 19 Bloodstone charges. Get the vacuum wall into Overgrowth, and Hal lips back into Ohio. He's going to clean up here. KOXY returns to the Land of the Living, but not for long as he gets taken out. FNATIC lose 4, with Mushi up in his top lane, pushing away. Not available for the defense of his own base, and GG is cold with FNATIC tap out 25 minutes in.
Very dominant game for Mushi Gaming. When you think about it, it comes a lot about to like the early rotations that Mushi tried to with 105 on the grid, which I really don't agree with. But if it worked, I would probably praise him, so that's just how it is. And
I guess
sorry?